This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty? I love this card. This is me. I absolutely love it. There's a card going around and it's all made with the DSP and it's beautiful, absolutely stunning, but I thought if I put the wood cross on there, it would just stand out and just pop, basically. So I've put the lilies on there and the palm branches. I just really like this card. So this is what we're going to be doing today. It's really not that difficult. There's just a few steps. So I have to get this in here because you need to see me what I'm doing. This is 5 by 5 1/4. 5 1/4, yes. And you're putting the 5 at the top, up here, against this side. And I'm going to take it this way, and I'm going to score it at, I have to check, I think it's 1 3/8. I've got everything right here. I can't even move it. I got to put that there and there so it's out of the way. And maybe not that one. Stick that one over there. This is 1 3/8. So actually, if I do it this way, I can 1 3/8 is the one before the 1 1/2. 1 7/8. Now you can flip this around and do it the same, the 1 3/8 and 1 7/8, or you can continue on and do 3 1/8 and 3 5/8. 5/8 is the 8 after the half. So it is actually it's supposed to go this way, but it doesn't matter. And then this one would go this way and that way. See how that is? And I will burnish that. But while I've got my cutting board out, I'm going to make this 5 1/8. So 5 1/8. And I'm going to cut this strip off. You can do with it as you want. You could put it in the center of your card if you want. Your choice. Now, I am going to do 1 1/4. Now, I'm going to keep them in order. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. Now, I'm going to do 3/8, I think it is. I will check in a minute once I get it there. 3/8. And then I'm going to do another 3/8, which is the 1/8 before half. I've been good at math all my life, so it's not hard for me, but if it's hard for you, just start counting your 8s. There's 16 and 8s. 8s are the longer one. This is 1 3/8, 1 1/4. Wait a minute. Is that 1 1/4? and you have this much left over. If you did 2 cards, you would almost have enough for, this is not quite 3 inches, but I did 2 cards, so I had 2 of the same, so I could just put them together and get another card out of it. I would be able to get 3 cards out of 2 pieces of paper. I hope that makes sense. Now I'm going to put this aside because I believe that's all my cutting and scoring. I hope it is. So I'm going to bring this like this, bring in my bone folder, and make sure I get this burnished good. And then I am going to start gluing. I'm using the small glue bottle because the 3H is very tiny, and I just thought it would be easier to use the small one for everything. And then you just center it on there. And then you take the next one. See how tiny this is? I just thought so much easier to use the needle nose glue for it. So how's everybody doing today? We have a sick boy home with us. He has, almost sounds like croup, but he's not coughing near as much today as he did yesterday. Yesterday was bad. But I'm grateful he's seems to be doing better. And I was helping him. Mommy had got him as a treat to satisfy him because Mommy was taking Saphira to guides. She got him McDonald's, and I was putting it out for him and getting it ready. Pulled out his fries and his burger and laid it beside him. And as I'm doing this, I grabbed his drink. Do you want a drink? Because trying to push fluids. And he coughed in my face. I about croaked. I'm going, no, don't do that to me. That was bad. Yeah, it was not fun because I'm thinking I'm going to get a cold because he did it right into my full face, into my nose, my mouth, just everything, right where it would be passed on. So I am hoping I don't get it because I always get it worse than he does. And he always is the one that gives it to me. Or well, most of the time, he's the one that gives it to me. He likes spending time with Mama and Papa. Papa is his sweet treasure. He is a Papa and Mummy's boy. Mama, he loves Mama, but not quite the same as Papa, because Papa does everything for him and Mama can't. So, yeah. This is 5 1/8 by 1 1/8. And this is 1 1/8 by 3 1/8. And this one goes behind it, so it is 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. And it just gets laid here. So we're going to put it together, going to glue it together. You need the, because I'm doing it in white, you could do it. I thought later I should have done the background in the Boho Blue, and then put the Night of Navy behind it, and then the card itself would be in the white. But yeah, it isn't, so that's okay. Now this is Boho Blue, and it's a normal 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So I am going to glue this. Because it's just so much easier if I can do it without the encumbrance of this one glued and flopping around. Just makes it so much easier if you glue them one at a time. Yeah, it takes a couple seconds longer, but the convenience of doing it this way is so much easier. And then it just goes down. And then you just make sure it fits both ways. Now I have some glue on there, and it's all down it. So I'm just going to take my trick and use my embossing folder, or embossing buddy. This is not a folder. And then get the dust off. Just like that. So this is going to go like this, and I am going to put one there. And I'm just going to de-stickify it a little bit. Don't you love my words? And this is coming over here. Just stick it down a little bit. And see, I've got to move it over. Actually, if I do this, it will probably be easier. Got a little bit of glue on there. There. Make sure I get it the right way. The green is at the top. This designer paper is from Thoughtful Journey. It is stunning. It is gorgeous paper. There. Now, if I put it here and put it almost there and put it there and it's almost there, pretty close. So what I'm going to do is make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to take my pencil and I am going to go in there, push it against the do it this way, and I'm pushing my finger against this so this doesn't lift up, and you will see that I have marked it. I will put glue in the center here, but not out here. But before I do that, I am going to do my birds because it will be so much easier to do them before I put the cross on. Now I am going to do one separate one, and that is going to go up here. And now I am going to put them down here and then up here. Now I'm gonna, oopsie, put that back. This is what I'm looking. Yeah, it's okay. I will. Okay, now I've got to put it up here, and it looks fairly similar. So then I'm just going to attach it like that. Oh, it twisted. I gotta straighten that out before it dries that way. Don't move. So now we're going to, well, there's another one of these that I'm missing. So we are glue. Now I'm going to get them straighten up. What I think is up just makes it easier for placement. And I am doing Pumpkin Pie Light. Wants to stick to my finger. And I'm just putting, you know how lilies have, like it comes up green and then there's the orange pod there. And it gets all over everything and you turn orange. That's what I'm coloring in right now. And I'm taking my light lemon lolly and I am just coloring in lightly down here. not much, just at the very center, because lilies are white, but the very center is yellow. I looked it up on the internet. I've got a picture of lilies, gorgeous picture of lilies, and I checked them over, and that's what I came up with. So it's not much work at all. So now I'm going to bring in my pecan pie. And I am going to get my cross. This is for the inside. Wants to move. Like that. And I'm going to bring over my envelope. And we're almost done. We don't have much to do now. If you really wanted to decorate this cross, you could put lilies across the bottom of it. That would be gorgeous. These are stamped in Old Olive, and these are stamped in Crumb Cake. So that's done. Now all I need to do is get my tweezers. Oh my, they're really stuck on my finger. There's my tweezers. And just like that. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. I've kind of come to a standstill at growing my channel for a while now, and I would really like to, if you would subscribe and help out. If you subscribe, you get notification when I've put up a new video, and I hope you like them. I try to do cards that are appropriate and for the seasons. If you have anything that you would like me to make a card, any stamp set, if I have it, like, just let me know, and if I have it, I will do up a card. Give you some other ideas. There. I shouldn't have done it straight across. If I do it that way, it elongates it. I don't have to use so many of them. He is risen. He is risen indeed. Actually, I'm going to cut that off. So that I can put this wherever I want it, and it won't show. Now the top one won't show because I'm putting the lilies around there. Like that. There. This one goes down here, straight across. Maybe it wouldn't have shown, but I don't know. It probably wouldn't have shown, but I'd rather not take the chance and cut it off before it was stuck on there, and I couldn't get it off without making a mess. There. And I think I'm going to do Wink a Stella on the flowers. I think that's going to just pick them up. On the first one I didn't do this, but I think I will do it on it, and yeah. Yes, I think that just, you probably cannot see it, but I can hear, and it looks quite pretty. It just makes the lilies stand out that much more. I love a card that stands up, and I love a card that is a fun fold. So this is the best of both worlds. I find most people want to display their cards, and if it doesn't stand up, they can't display them. Nobody can see them laying there. So they, shoot. That's better. Yeah. Nope, no sticky. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really beautiful. And I hope you do too. I'm just going to get this on here so you can actually see it. I find you can't see it so much when it's on the white or glass mat. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you spending the time with me. It's not the day, just a small portion of the day, but I do appreciate it. Thanks. Bye now. I forgot to tell you what I used. I used the Faith Collection. This for the inside and the envelope, and I used these two stamps here, and this one of the palm branch, and those two of the lily. And I use the birds from Beside Me. I am going to miss this one because the birds are gone now. They're going. And yeah, then I don't have any birds. I use Boho Blue cardstock, Night of Navy. I use Thoughtful Journey. Actually, the back of this one I used. And I used Country Wood DSP 12 by 12. This one right here. And I think that's it, because it was mostly ink and papers this time. Not much else. Thanks again. Sorry. Bye now.